Hi! Today we are going to talk about amazing platform with amazing designers who can help you to build your own logo. But first, we have to come back to my office.
I can't stay.
And we are back in my office, and the platform we are going to talk about today is called 99designs. Here it is, the platform. The link for it is very simple. If it focuses, then you can see it. 99designs. I'm in Germany, so it's .de, and the platform is just brilliant. It's also brilliant when I'm in focus. So the platform is just brilliant. The idea is that you have two possibilities. So you can choose a single designer who will design a logo for you, or you can start a competition. A competition where you say at the beginning that, okay, I want to spend, I don't know, 200 or 600 euros or dollars. And I decide just from the beginning that someone is gonna win that money. Someone is gonna win that competition. So the people just in front, they actually know how much money they're gonna win, and that's why they are finding each other to deliver you the best concept, the best solution. And it is saying here there is some estimations like okay, if you choose, for example, okay, let's scroll down a little bit. If you choose, for example, exactly here, a package like bronze package, you have to pay for that something like 260 euros. It is estimated that you should receive something about 30 designs. Silver 440, 60 designs, and choosing gold 700. Pretty straightforward. But what I've chosen a silver package, so I've paid 439 euros, and instead of 60 I've received actually 230 designs. Yeah, that's true, 230 designs. So you can check them in the cockpit somewhere over there. I suppose in German it's Ihre Projekte, so your products, and then choosing those which are abgeschlossen, which are ready. So this is that one, smart logo for Microsoft MVP community Limcore, and yeah, that one which won was the last one, and it is number 230, right? And yeah, there were a lot of different submissions, a lot. Okay, those are actually the final ones, so they're pretty similar to each other, most of them. But as you see on the very last one, which I've deleted also, are something like, okay, have a look here, something very okay, it's pulled back by the designer, so I cannot see it in a full quality as I would normally can see it if it's still in the competition. Yeah, I cannot see it. Okay, something like that. Yeah, and then you may ask, okay, but how you came up with the idea, okay? Why Limcore, and why that kind of logo? So, what I was thinking about Limcore, as you know, Limcore, the website is still not deployed. I'm still struggling with DNS settings, but give me some days. However, what I was thinking about is, firstly, before I designed the logo, before I designed the name, I was thinking about the mission. And the mission was to talk about new technologies. And actually the mission is written in my YouTube channel. You see here, Limcore is about pushing the limits of innovation and productivity in business and daily life. So as you may already think, and that's true, this YouTube channel will not only be 100% super techy, but also in the direction of social life. Yeah, and Limcore is not only YouTube, Limcore is also podcast and blog. And yeah, I was thinking about, well, the main topics which I'm very interested at the moment. is of course artificial intelligence, big data, data science, stuff like that. Okay, so think about data, about engineering. The first thing which came up to my mind was mathematics, right? And limits, breaking the limits or pushing the limits very, very fast. When I was actually sleeping, then I woke up and thought, okay, limits, mathematics, there was a sign for it, and those signs look like something like that, right? You know that, of course you know. So I started to paint, so I started to draw, and yeah, so what I was thinking about is so choose a tool, and firstly, okay, the sign looks like lim, right, from x to infinity to something, right? Okay, so that was my basis, and how I was thinking creatively after that. So I've seen here, okay, that okay, I'm so bad by drawing. Make it a little bit bigger, some like that one, and yeah, that works better. So I was thinking about, okay, infinity sign. So in lim, and then here some like infinity sign, right? So I had lim, co, Limcore, and then I thought, okay, Limcore, yeah, that's great, that's nice. And the very first idea was just adding an arrow here, something like that, or again backwards, even in that way, Limcore, and that's it. But well, it's pretty similar to Amazon, right? Because it was very, very close doing something like that, and I didn't want to be like. Actually, it would be nice to be like Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, but well, I want to do something different. I just post the idea to the community, actually in a little bit different direction. Okay, I have to choose this also in a bigger form and then make it back, something like that. And the very, very, very first idea was something like that, and then the infinity, C-O-R-E, and then that sign. Why? Because I thought, okay, social medias like LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, you need a signet. Signet has to be in ratio 1:1, right? So simply adding maybe something like that, backgrounds, yeah, you're ready, right? And then suddenly someone actually posted a very, very nice idea. And the idea was just by, okay, I have to go back here again and go here again to all. And the very, very first idea was that someone just posted just here a sign of just like a play sign and a simple arrow, right? So it was just something like actually this, and initially it was only arrow, but then there was instead of arrow just that sign, and I thought, wow, it's brilliant. Why it is brilliant? So come back to my logo, which is already done. So the logo which one is that one, so I can use it in different color variations. And what I see it beautiful. Okay, so I have to make a snapshot again, and I can draw. So firstly, my initial concept is there, infinity in CR, perfect, great, okay. Then other thing is here. So as you can see here, this is something like a play button, which is amazing. It is amazing because I'm doing YouTube, play button from YouTube, and a podcast, so also play button, perfect. Then what you also see here, there is some line right here, and that line for me means a lot because as the first context, what I was looking at it was, okay, big data, reports, Power BI, so it looks actually almost like a line chart. Focus a bit, please. But from the other perspective, it is also a waveform. Yeah. It looks like a waveform. So again, podcast, audio, brilliant, right? And the third thing what I've also seen in that one single line, and that's what I think it is, the designer who had an idea, because I would never came up with such an innovative idea, really. That's what I'm very grateful to 99designs, that people are posting those ideas. Sometimes very funny because they inspire each other. Someone is posting an idea and the other is copying it very fast but doing it better. So just normal casual life. Life is brutal and it was a competition, right? But still, coming back to that line. So the third thing is that this line is also, it looks something like, what is that for you? Pom pom. Pom pom. Pom pom. Yeah, exactly. Heartbeat. So it means that behind the scenes of all those YouTube, podcast, blog, and also all those AI solutions, machine learning models, there is always a man behind this, because also the solutions which are very intelligent or where there is a lot of machine learning behind it, there always must be a man who give an idea for that, right? So that's why I thought it is extremely brilliant. And then you think, okay, what are then those lines, right? And those lines are also for me multi-contextual. So firstly, okay, a lot of lines, a lot of people commenting. Other ways, it looks a little bit like flames from the rocket, right? So we are very dynamic, and yeah, I hope my community will also be very dynamic. And sometimes someone will post a comment under my video that will be also very nice and very motivational for me. So write a comment, what do you think about the logo? And the last thing, you may ask, okay, everything is nice, we have play button, we have waveform, we have lines, rocket, perfect, Limcore, so CO is like, how would say, is infinity sign, but in the initial concept was a line, right? Like in the limb sign, right? And where's the line, you may ask? Yeah, so look closer, look closer, look closer, look closer, and as you can see here, the signet itself, it is already the symbol of an arrow, right? So that part of an arrow, so the last one, right? I'm so bad at my drawing, but yeah, you know what I mean. And so having just a signet, you have all those values all in one. And as I said at the beginning, me personally, I wouldn't be able to be such creative actually. I would have to think, I know, a lot, a couple days. And those guys from 99designs, they made it, I know, 3 days. In 3 days we are ready with the competition, and the money was sent to the order, right? So tell me in the comments below, what do you think about the concept? What do you think about 99designs? Have you already made a project with 99designs, or are you going to do that? And yeah, that would be very, very interesting feedback from you. And for today, that's it. So as always, have a nice day and see you in the next video.